Hey, it's Steve and Luke from Vegas West Side Shooters. Today I'm going to talk about my first carry gun, which is the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380. I originally got this as my starter carry gun because it had a integral Crimson Trace laser, had a 7-round magazine with a little pinky extender. It was a Smith & Wesson, which is known to be a pretty reliable gun, and you could order it with or without a manual safety. And as my first carry gun, I was a lot more comfortable having a manual safety. The only thing that I didn't know about the safety, but later discovered, is that it's very, very small. That's the safety right there. It does give you a nice positive click to tell you it's on or off, but the problem is this is a right-handed gun and I'm a left-handed shooter, and so if I have the safety on and I carry this in my front pocket, which is generally where I carry my everyday carry gun, I either have to reach across with my right hand when I'm drawing it to disengage the safety, or as I'm pulling it out I could try with my left hand thumb to disengage it, but it's extremely difficult when you have this in a one-handed grip and you're taking it out of your pocket to get a finger over here and get that safety off. It can be done, and I practiced it, but it's pretty difficult. My current carry gun, which is the Kimber Micro Carry in 380, has a much larger, easier to feel and more positive safety. That's one of the reasons I switched to that gun, and I do have a video on that if you want to see it. It's posted up on our site as well. Let's just... Okay, it's empty. All right, gun is clear. The other thing about this gun that I didn't recognize when I bought it is that it does have a double action only trigger. Some people love double action only triggers. I don't. And so although I certainly can use it and fire it, it is probably around a 10-pound pull, and it's quite the pull. And the problem for me is being on target and holding the gun steady all the while I'm pulling that trigger and trying to keep that bead on the target, for me was quite challenging, and so I didn't really care for that. You know, like I said, some people love double action only and they'll only fire double action only. I'm more of a either double action / single action, or my current Kimber is a single action only, which I really prefer. One kind of neat thing about this gun is they have come out with, after I changed carry guns, they've come out with this extended 10-round magazine. So if you want to use this gun at home, say, you know, you get home and you've had it in your pocket all day with this 7-round magazine, which, you know, has a nice little pinky extender, although I still can't get my pinky on it. When you get home, you can take that out, you can put in the 10-round mag, and you can get a really nice grip on that with this, and it also makes it a lot easier. One more time, let's clear it. It does, by the way, lock back on an empty magazine, if you can see that here. So once you get a better grip on it, it's a little bit easier to shoot with the double action trigger. And then the laser, I'll just show you the laser here. There's the laser. You can also have it in a flashing mode and off. And you can run the laser with it's on the left side and the right side of the gun. So that's ambidextrous, which is kind of nice. Anyway, why don't we head out to the range? Let's see Luke do a little shooting with the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380. All right, here's Luke shooting the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard in 380, first with the standard magazine, and then he's going to load the 10-round magazine. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's try the 10-round mag with the extended finger grip. Failure to eject.
Failure to load.
All right, so that's one for the new mag. Okay, that's it. So other than one failure to load from the new magazine, and we'll have to ascribe that to it being brand new and hasn't been used so far. And that's with, by the way, Full Metal Jacket ball ammo, which is Sig Sauer ball ammo, so it's pretty high quality ammo. There you have it. Okay, we're back from the range, and so you can see how that Smith & Wesson performed. One other thing about the Smith & Wesson 380 Bodyguard that I don't particularly care for is it's a pain to take it apart, clean it, and put it back together, compared to my Kimber is actually pretty simple, and the Glock 19 that I have for home defense is very, very simple to take apart and clean. This gun, you have to lock back the slide, and then there's a takedown lever that is actually pretty stiff. You have to get that takedown lever, and then you have to get the takedown lever out to get the slide off. And the problem with that is it's pretty stiff. I generally, unfortunately, resort to taking a screwdriver, just giving a little nudge there, and then it'll come right out. The problem with that is it can scratch up the finish. I haven't happened to scratch this up at all, but I'm certain that if I get unlucky one day, I'm going to scratch up that surface, and I'm going to be sorry. So if you're real finicky about your guns, you may have a problem there. Then you just slide the slide off, recoil spring, guide rod come right out, the barrel separates from the slide, and you're ready to clean it. Putting it back together is the reverse, and also it's, it can be a little finicky to get that takedown pin back in. It can sometimes it slides right in, sometimes it's a pain in the bottom, and altogether it takes me about twice as long to clean this gun as it does just my standard Glock 19. Anyway, I would say, it certainly served me well for the first 3 or 4 months I had my concealed weapon permit. I did enjoy carrying it. It's a solid feeling gun, and before I knew any better, I just dealt with the double action trigger. If you like double action triggers and you want a small pocket pistol in 380 that's reliable, it's a pretty good gun. And I paid, I believe I paid right around $400 for this, including the Crimson Trace integral laser, which I thought was a pretty darn good price. So I'm going to have to say I certainly don't have any complaints about this gun. There are some things I don't particularly care for about it, but it's not the gun's fault. And I definitely recommend it if you're starting out and you want a comfortable gun in your pocket that's reliable. It's certainly a reasonable gun to start with, and it's inexpensive, and it's available as we speak. So hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to post any comments. Like I've said many times before, I'm an amateur, just giving my point of view, and I'm always open to criticisms that are constructive, and I'd sure like to be able to make my videos better. All right, have a great day.